in the document which you have as well. We have a specialized group which we call the inbound listing group into the UK, which focuses on all the inbound listings, which means listing from jurisdictions outside the UK coming into the UK for listing, which includes India as well. And we have been, I can say we have been the leaders in the inbound listing space among the big performers. Quickly on the IPO decision. This is very critical for a company wanting to list on the London Stock Exchange. In one of our previous forums, actually, we were discussing whether you can correlate this to marriage because the long-term commitment and obligations you have, whereas we thought you could relate it more to a pregnancy. Reason being, obviously there's a few months, or you can call 8-9 months of intense labor and pain. But at the end of it, there is a sigh of relief when you list on the stock exchange. But as you soon realize that there is a responsibility and an ongoing obligation that you have for the years to come. So we thought that was a more interesting correlation. However, just a few quick points on the IPO decision. The quadrants on the left side, both ownership and marketing, they both go hand in hand, and pretty critical to the IPO decision. Marketing, pretty much important, relevant, mainly from the investor's perspective, and a business plan. The companies need to have a robust business plan and a story in place. That is a key driver to get into the markets before you even make a decision to try. A well thought through strategy and plan often helps the companies to sell the issue to the investors better. We've seen that at some places the story is good, but not enough well thought through, where the promoters have stumbled in explaining the story to the investors, resulting in which they have to spend considerable long amount of time, come back to the investors in 3 months, 6 months, explain it again. As a result, they lost time. The story was fantastic. Eventually they listed, but it's just the way you communicate your story, how well thought through it is very critical for success. Again, the ownership structure and deciding on the listing perimeter is very critical. Listing perimeter, again, what is in and out of the transaction, as we discussed earlier. What assets you want to take to listing, what assets you want to keep it out, very critical again. And how do you affect that in the structure before you go listing, again, has an impact both from tax standpoint as well as reporting in the admission document and in your financial statements on how you present it. So again, thinking about what you want in and out and how well you can affect it tax effectively is critical, and it often can take a long time. We've seen a company where they made a decision to go IPO, but there were certain assets in the company which they didn't want to take it. It took them almost a year to finalize and get rid of those assets, after which they started the process. So again, these are the things which you need to think about upfront. Have a robust plan in place, timelines, and then effect it. Because some of these things are complex, have regulatory challenges on how you affect them. As a result, earlier you think about these things, the better it is. The next two quadrants again go hand in hand, the operations and the governance part. I think Mark explained a lot on the governance side of things, and also on the operations side, building a strong management team. Presenting a strong management team, a well-incentivized management team geared for growth is something which investors like. As a result, whom do you want to put as a face in front of the investors is very critical, which again forms part of your planning the whole business. Governance, I think Mark spoke enough about it, but again, having a great management board or an independent board helps to sell the issues effectively. What investors want is strong governance, independence, and accountability of the board in establishing decisions relating to the company and operations. Again, I'll get into this a little bit in detail later, but separation from the larger group, which again forms part of your ownership structure. But again, if you have a business which forms part of a larger group, how do you separate the businesses, assets, infrastructure, people, assets, etc. becomes critical. There's a relationship with the existing group, how transparent it is, and so on will become critical. Some of this will form part in your admission document in terms of your relationship agreements and so on. So that becomes quite important and often challenging in how you achieve a balance between independence as well as transparency.